Vision of the Future is a program produced in conjunction with the Nikkei newspaper, exploring the many issues facing Japan and the world. In 2026, our theme is pausing and restarting. We speak with top Japanese executives as we envision a brighter future together with our viewers. Our guest this time is
In November of 2025, your company announced its Midterm Management Plan 2030. Would you outline the key points for us?
Certainly. Compared to our previous midterm management plan, the momentum toward what many saw as an explosive growth in electric vehicles has slowed a bit. And we want to re-emphasize our commitment to strengthen our efforts in the automotive-related business. Additionally, regarding our new businesses, our previous plan carried a nuance of diversifying and expanding into various fields. However, this time, we're focusing heavily on our core assets. Our goal is to generate new value within fields where we excel. To support this, we will reinforce the structure of our headquarters functions and our management foundation. We're pursuing our midterm management plan around this three-part framework.
A key point is that you've designated three focus areas: mobility, semiconductors, and environment and energy. Would you talk about mobility, the automotive aspect?
Due to the challenges stemming from the energy situation, the shift to EVs has slowed down. While the global production of new cars is expected to transition into a downward trend in the medium to long term, the number of new cars being built still outpaces the number of vehicles being scrapped. Because of this market dynamic, we expect our spark plug business in particular to perform very robustly and remain steady.
Would you share your outlook for the SPE business?
We possess technologies in ceramics, specifically our layering technology. By leveraging this technology, we're able to achieve incredibly precise temperature control. As the number of layers within semiconductors continues to increase, meticulous control becomes critical in various aspects. We plan to leverage our proprietary technologies to firmly secure and expand our presence in specific domains, which we see as the primary driver for boosting our market share moving forward.
Would you talk about your outlook for environment and energy?
In the environment and energy domain, our immediate focus is our SOFC business. Looking ahead, our next step will be expanding into SOEC, which utilizes the reverse reaction of SOFC for hydrogen control. However, we expect this particular phase to take a bit more time to fully develop.
I see.
We anticipate that it will likely be from 2030 onward before this business becomes truly commercially viable.
The concept of core assets is quite emphasized throughout the plan, which I found very interesting. Could you explain for us again what exactly you mean by core assets?
Ultimately, it comes down to our expertise in ceramics, though it might be more accurate to call them inorganic materials. Our greatest core asset lies in our technology, knowing how to best manipulate these materials and effectively harness their functionalities. Our second asset is the gas sensing technology we've refined through our sensor business. The third is everything we've built up through our automotive business, namely our global customer assets, as well as our global expansion capabilities that encompass our logistics, sales, and marketing networks. In our new midterm management plan, we explicitly highlight these three pillars.
Compared to the Midterm Management Plan 2025, it feels as though the underlying philosophy is different from before.
In our last midterm plan, we placed a fairly heavy emphasis on transforming our business portfolio. This time, however, it's much more about optimizing our portfolio, focusing on properly investing in our core strengths, while utilizing our resources with an eye toward the future. When we had in-depth discussions about what we should pursue as our ultimate goal, we ultimately narrowed it down to a single vision: to be a company that brightens the earth. When we took a step back and asked ourselves what Niterra needs to do to brighten the earth, we realized that the shortest path forward is to maximize our core assets and concentrate our investments in the businesses generated from those assets. Reaching this conclusion is exactly what led to our current policy of investing around our core assets.
I understand that Niterra will celebrate its 90th anniversary this November. Is it fair to say that this long history served as a background for reevaluating your company's core strengths?
Everything we do and every asset we possess originates from our inception, when we first applied our ceramic technologies to develop automotive spark plugs. While drafting this midterm management plan, I found myself imagining what our founders were envisioning 90 years ago when they chose to develop and expand this business. I felt a deep connection between our origins 90 years ago and the modern era. We decided to combine our vision of brightening the earth with a return to our roots, the Niterra way, which has guided us throughout our history.
If we apply this concept of core assets to individuals, I think it serves as a highly useful approach for how people can analyze and develop their own personal strengths.
I believe that having self-awareness regarding your own strengths is incredibly important. In reality, there's often a significant gap between what we think we excel at and how others perceive our strengths.
That's true.
So, while deepening self-awareness of your own strengths, it is also crucial to actively gather third-party feedback on how you are perceived by others. I believe combining these insights is essential for figuring out your best path forward.
Indeed. How do you hope your employees will embody these core assets?
When I tell our employees to focus on our core assets, I want them to think deeply about what they already know and what they do best. I want them to take action as professionals with complete confidence in what they are doing. And when we talk about brightening the earth, achieving that for just a brief moment is meaningless. We must consistently maintain the capability to sustain that brightness. My message to the team is this: if you continue to discover, cultivate, and expand your future strengths, we will always remain a company that brightens the earth long into the future.